Australia. Paul, is it not like inspiring to you that maybe you could be competing at next year's World Cup at this pace?
Trevor, we're gonna check with our analysts on that one, so I'll have to get back to you. For now,
Slacking.
I'm just hyped for this, baby. Second semi-final, best of 5, starting off with Move, 2 of the best players. I'm hyped.
Shall we?
I think we shall.
Game 1 moving, round 1, Sp4ghet versus Kirania. We saw Kirania absolutely play such high-level gameplay yesterday. Sp4ghet the same the day before. Now they're off against each other. Round 1. If this isn't the most obvious Lithuanian blurs I've ever seen, surely, right? You get the Lithuanian blurs. You probably end up going on the street finding poles and signs in urban areas, but surely it's just, you get these random blur boxes on the screen in Lithuania. Only reason I say that.
Is there a reason why that is, or it's just a random artifact, or?
I think they wanted Geoguessr players to know it's in Lithuania because of it.
Okay, of course. Google Maps is of course based around Geoguessr Professional Gaming. Kirania, our Geoguessr Professional Gamer, locked in first.
We have Sp4ghet, I believe. So it is round 1, so it is going to Kirania.
Great pick by Kirania. A very strong round 1.
673 points. Baltic roulette is a thing too. That's what we like to call it.
That's a really good term. It has a good ring to it. Baltic roulette. It's the first time you've ever said it to me.
I don't think it is. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Round 2, we have white car Russia, it looks like.
Both players focusing in on the same sign. Need some construction done. Both players trying to construct a victory here.
When you have east car, you should probably go east. You also get white, or let's say east car. When you get white car, you probably should go east. Sometimes you get near like chilled meats and things like that in other places, but this does not look like Western Russia at all. So both players will have a good guess here in Eastern Russia, especially with these hills.
Kirania locks in with 1 second left, and Sp4ghet!
What a GGWC response. Evening the game out here.
Saucy by Sp4ghet.
Let's run it. Keep going. This looks like Ukraine road quality here. Let's see if we can turn the car around and see if we see a red car behind us. And we do.
Look at you, Trevor. You can predict the future, bro.
It's like we've been here once or twice.
Have you ever thought about, you know, playing Geoguessr yourself?
I'm good.
All right, round 3, everybody. 2x damage. Sp4ghet and Kirania shooting off down the road. Trying to find any information they can. Curious to see as to what pace this game will take. Right now, it's following the sort of classic first couple of rounds being more mellow.
I do think Kirania will probably eventually start pushing the pace a little bit faster. I think that might, and if he does, I think that could be the disadvantage to Sp4ghet. Also, I asked Sp4ghet about his name and where he got it from.
Oh, yeah.
It's not spaghetti.
Oh, is it not? What is it?
He told me it was like some like show. Something Tom and... I forgot.
Tom and Jerry?
No, it was like... I forgot. It was a skit from some... Great guess by Kirania there. Tim and Aaron.
Significant
I
points.
forgot. 2,200 points is a lot. Round 4 of 10. Tim and Eric, is that a show? I'm making things up now. Some skit. 2.5x damage on round 4 in Canada. Move down.
I've tried to do a little Google search, but nothing is coming up. We'll have to clarify with him after. Kirania finding a sign early, so does Sp4ghet.
Looks like French there. And with this climate, I really like Sp4ghet guess.
Did you at least get clarity over if we're saying it correctly?
Surely. He didn't correct me when I called him Sp4ghet. So.
Okay, that's good.
Both players in Quebec here.
Yep. Around the same region. Kirania may be considering going further southwest. Does not, however.
Looks like they're going to be close enough here.
Yeah. Sp4ghet trying to
looking
line
for
up.
the 5K.
Yeah, looking
Yeah.
for the 5K.
He's looking for the intersection. He does get really close there.
Very close. Halfway point now, Trevor. Round 5.
Of 10. That's why he said halfway point. So that's halfway.
That is correct.
Round 5.
Triple damage.
We have the, again, like we saw before, the Italian plates here. Black on the back of the sign. Interesting that we have these triple yellow road lines here, solid. Not the most common thing you find in Italy.
Perhaps a recently renovated road.
It is new. It is Gen 4 coverage, so. And we do see Sp4ghet finding information first, and he's going outside Rome. And they both found signs with different signs with similar information.
Yup. Sp4ghet locks it first at the bottom of the boot. Kirania a bit more north. Could see some points here with 3x.
Decent points. Could see.
If they're not split in half. Will they or won't we? Won't they? We'll find out now.
I do think Sp4ghet, again, that we keep seeing, even though he's down 2,000 points, less now, when he has information to use, I think he does use that information more effectively than Kirania. So it's really up to Kirania, I feel like, to find these more rural rounds. I think do give him the upper hand. This will not be that, as we're back in Italy here, it looks like. We do have water. You do find water in Italy. Sometimes.
Find water in many places. Trevor, random question. Have we seen a single game that's gone down to points? I don't think we have over the course of the APAC regional finals.
We saw, I think, 1 or 2 yesterday.
We've gone to the final round, but I think we've seen Killing Globe.
Zigzag lost to Russia against I forgot. We've seen 1.
Okay.
Sp4ghet locking in Sicily, and we see Kirania also with water north in Sicily. And he has a police car that says the city on it. He can't find it. He does find it.
Oh, Sp4ghet! What are you doing? That's incredible.
Well, I keep saying, when he has information, he uses it.
He pulls the game back in his favor, Trevor.
Very, very talented moving player.
Sp4ghet wriggling to victory. Doesn't matter if he's at a deficit. Eventually, a round's going to come.
This is where things maybe get a little more spicy. Brazil. And when Sp4ghet zooms on signs like that, you just have to looking for area codes here, I presume, or a city name. And we do see Sp4ghet zoom in again, scanning, and he's locking in.
It's a big AZ.
He's putting the pressure. Okay, similar zoom so far, similar guesses, both getting there, finding the city.
That's incredible. Just both so close to each other. Round 7.
The information there on.
And it's just slightly north of both players.
34 points.
It's so even, Trevor.
It's super even so far. Super, super even. And like you were saying before, we could potentially be seeing that round 10.
3 rounds remain in this first game. Best of 5. Australia versus Japan. Battle of 2 of our strongest players, top 4 players.
A little Instagram on the screen there. Free promo.
Go Gadget.
Gadget _95_. Shout out.
Kirania first to open his map.
Yeah, we have no blue strip.
Road locks it in.
We have no blue strip on the plates with Cyrillic.
That would spell confidence. How does Sp4ghet respond?
He said, "Put me in, coach. I'm ready to play."
Same road, getting closer. If Sp4ghet he's done it. Yeah, he has gotten a bit closer. Could be, no, just 126 damage. I was wondering if it would maybe reach, 300, 400 points of damage given the multi-button.
This is so close. And like you mentioned, we might see one of the first round 10s, depending on how the players play here.
5x damage. Trevor, where are we at?
Be Peru.
Chance
White
here then.
painted brick.
5 damage. chance here that we could see a game in this round. Or do you think that won't be the case, Trevor?
It's hard to say. I think if Sp4ghet finds... If we see Sp4ghet zoom in the next like 10 seconds, GG's. Because he's going to start reading these signs with addresses, and once he sees anything on it, they're looking at the similar sign here, and he's going. That is a confident zoom here.
Quite far north?
Yes.
Sp4ghet, the
He's
info
scanning.
lord.
Scanning. Only 15 seconds left now. He won't probably make a guess. He'll continue scanning because guessing will not do anything. And we do see Kirania go more south.
Going more central, Trevor.
Kirania unsure.
3 seconds.
He's Sp4ghet.
Sp4ghet with the better guess. Is it enough with the multi? Yes, it is. Sp4ghet, you shake your head, but that is a positive victory.
What a performance. And the interesting thing, this is the best of 5 series. So if Kirania wants to win this best of 5, he has to win. Let me rephrase that. If Sp4ghet gets guaranteed one more moving game, which guarantees him another possibly good performance. So it favors him, especially with the way he's playing.
He could end up after the 3rd game being 2-1 up, or I mean, if he were to win this no move, could be another 3-0, but Trevor, we don't know. We know that Kirania is one of the best and can easily claw his way back in, make that comeback, make this as competitive as possible. And I, for one, and I think I speak for a lot of people, are excited to see how this game 2 of No Move is going to kick off.
Let's do it. Round 1, we get one 360 panorama. Very cool location here. Question is where? Should be obviously just the USA front plates.
I wonder why Sp4ghet shook his head at the end there. Maybe he thought he could have done even better.
Well, he was probably looking to scan, or because he knew where it was, he just couldn't find it.
Humble in victory.
And we see an Idaho guess here by Kirania, or at least it looks to be. He's locking it in. You do have to give the advantage here to Kirania. Oh, he does not like his guess. We see an Eastern Oregon, maybe even Arizona guess here by Sp4ghet. He's looking at Nevada. Will he commit? Will he stay in Oregon? He's moving.
Oh, it's quite a difference now. Just round 1 though. And it is Kirania that's closer.
Correct.
Oh, this is a nice location.
Yep.
Coming up next in round 2.
This is beautiful.
This is a rain bolt location.
What does that mean?
A road going between mountains.
True. Very beautiful.
Yes.
So interesting meta we have here for the game of Geoguessr in real life. I mean, is that the case? Looks like we might have the California road lines here with the black in the middle. When you get the black line in the middle of road lines, it is a California thing. So both players will know this. You can see it here on what he's looking at there, Sp4ghet's screen. Both players are committing California and Eastern, obviously.
Sp4ghet, as he moves his marker, gets closer to Kirania. They're very close to each other now. Kirania slightly closer to the actual location.
Yo, Smite.
Will be very few points there.
1, 2, 3. Tell me what that means to me.
1, 2, 3. Now we move from the mountains to the forest.
We move to Kirania's Australia. Possum Guard. Tasmania.
Kirania thinking Tasmania.
You get this olive-colored Possum Guard in Tasmania. Kirania's going to commit. Looks like. Yes. Will Sp4ghet also use a Possum Guard to his advantage? He will.
And what is a Possum Guard, Trevor, for myself and others?
It's a guard for possums.
Okay, it stops them running into the road?
Is he going to move last second to Victoria? He shouldn't. He doesn't. He stays. Kirania, good guess there. Both players, good guess. Let's keep it going.
You're throwing a lot of new phrases out there, Trevor. Possum Guard.
It is new. Both players do know it, though. Let's see what we're working with here. Tizai is unsure.
Both players using every bit of the 360 that they can.
The obvious guess is Spain or Italy.
Yeah, Kirania was looking at southeast Spain. Thinks he's got a good read of the situation, a good grasp. Locks in first. Sp4ghet opens his map. Looked at Italy for a second, but then switches to eastern Spain. Oh, but he wants that Italy! He does! Maybe Sicily? Is he gonna do it?
He's doing
is!
It.
Oh! And Kirania, great guess. Is that gonna be enough with 2.5x? Yes, it is! Kirania bounces back in style. The Kirania effect building up once again.
And that's two different types of players we see there, both dominating their own little performance there in each game mode. But we're going back to moving, where Sp4ghet is able to find information and use it very wisely. But he also played so well in that no-move game, and if he would have just stayed,
yeah,
could have been his, or at least got him another round there. But Kirania, not the easiest person to beat on no-move. Probably very, very difficult task to do. But I digress as we move to moving.
Back to move. Game 3 tied up.
1-1. Winner of this series, best of 5, does advance to
the grand finals
against Angelo.
And the loser will go into the third place matchup.
Yes.
To play against Zigzag.
Round 1 here. Looks like we might have Newfie barrels. Right here. Get those barrels. I actually don't know. Oh, that said the Newfie store. Main Street Convenience.
Kirania barely moved and then just locked it in. Sp4ghet going just a bit more south.
Should be minimal. Max West.
Max West.
Mouse Island. Shout out to Mouse Island. 1.5x damage here. There's a forest, but it does look like it's going to be either the UK or Ireland.
Yeah, this does look like a UK-Irish forest.
We do see a Scotland
Kirania
here.
thinking Scotland, so does Sp4ghet. I'm going to trust the guys. Sp4ghet locks it in. Yeah, both so close. Sp4ghet slightly closer to the location.
Round 3. We're getting these more rural rounds here. I guess actually round 1 is really urban, but Kirania put the pressure on. We're going to be back in the US here.
Back to NA now.
Or at least something of the sort could be interesting. Canada. Got the Halloween coverage.
Shout out. Yeah, we've got the pumpkins. The neighbours not doing as much. I mean, this might not even be Halloween. It might just be people that haven't taken their Halloween decorations down.
Kirania is currently scripting on screen here, everyone. Just kidding. Browser game moment. We do see the speed limit 15, school zone. Forest. We do see the fiber optic cable there, the orange with the...
They are in the exact same location.
Hurricane. Yeah. We have the exact address there. Wasn't able to read it. Skipping past the area code 304.
Players.
Is that? I think that 304, isn't it? Yeah. It is. Virginia.
Our players moved in almost the exact same way there.
284.
Yeah, and Kirania takes the round win. But we're very even, very close going into round 4.
Round 4. For the win.
For the win. I would be surprised. I'd be very surprised for a win here on round 4.
On round 4. We've seen a couple round 4 wins today. Not on moving, I don't think. Actually, maybe one on moving.
But they're pretty explosive when that happens.
Yeah.
Like, they're surprising when that happens.
Yeah, this 5,800 points here won't be, in the Philippines won't be the case. Looks like some resorts here. Nice little beach. Let's go to the beach. Beach. Oh, there was an address on that. He's going Palawan, and you have to assume. Okay, so if Kirania doesn't go Palawan here and Sp4ghet knows it is Palawan, that will be good points. And he is not going Palawan.
2.5 damage.
He goes Palawan.
Now he goes Palawan.
He's like, okay.
Question is, oh, it's actually cutting them in half, Trevor. I thought Sp4ghet really knew the location there.
Probably province. Round 5. Fun location here. This will be not much points as we have the Nigeria car here. Haven't really seen much Nigeria in this tournament so far.
No, we have not. Used to seeing more of it.
Grace for unlimited success. Shout out to Grace. Yeah, so usually the Nigeria cars are pretty distinct to different cities or things like that. Do overlap. Pretty urban here. Mayfield Schools International. I think there was a... I think Kirania found it. I can't read the sign he just saw, but I'm assuming it did say... Oh, yeah, it did say ABBA. And both players will get this. Or at least close enough if Sp4ghet moves down last second here. He does not find it in time.
What a guess!
But Kirania does, and that's good points for him.
Kirania doing solid work in round 5, and thanks to the 3x multi, throws a solid amount of damage the way of Sp4ghet.
Round 6. Interesting. Is this Botswana? It is Botswana. I would assume these are the Nada palms ever in Botswana. Let's see. We do see the Nada guess here by both players, presumably. We see a mound guess here. Sp4ghet in between the two.
Yep,
Closer.
In between the two.
900 points. Both players getting northern Botswana there. With that soil, both guesses do make sense.
Starting to heat up, Trevor.
Round 7. Both these players getting us into the late game here.
Yep, those points are starting to build up.
We could see a pretty devastating loss either way here for either player. It is moving. We will find the main road here. Looking for signs, anything. Or just look at the antenna if you're a no-move player. Sp4ghet going west.
30 seconds left on the clock. Kirania opens first. Throwing his mouse around, implying he knows the rough
somewhere
location.
Here.
South of Moscow.
Sp4ghet.
On Sp4ghet to respond. Yet to open his map.
He's going similar area, a little more
Similar,
north.
yeah.
Oh, is he gonna go? He's going east. Will he click? He will not. He's staying. More north.
Much more north. Sp4ghet closing the gap slightly as we head into round 8. 3 rounds remain in this game. 3.
Round 8. You know, with both players having near 4,000 points, with 3 more rounds left, this round won't do much damage, I don't think, in South Africa. South Africa is one of the more, I don't want to say easier, but there's a lot of signs and information in South Africa. You find a main road that you can get pretty close in moving games. So, assuming we both find information here, we could see, but sometimes making a region guess without that is not the easiest thing to do. That will do nothing for Sp4ghet there. That's Okiep. Supermarket, Main Street. And we do see...
Kirania found a sign.
Oh, he does. Yep, and he's close.
Cued him to open his map. Sp4ghet now finding a sign.
And he's going to get there too. This is what I mean with signs in South Africa. And he's lining it up and he get there with 1 second remaining. Massive.
Incredible guesses by both players.
Look how close
we are now pretty much completely even. Just 9 points separate the two.
On round 9, 9 points. Show me the Carfax. This will be Usually round 10 here.
5x damage in round 9. So close between our two players. We say it a lot, but it's truly anybody's game more than ever right now, Trevor. Trevor gets to his feet.
I stand up for these. We did see... I feel like when you get tuk-tuks in Mexico, you like the southern guests here with Kirania, like... We'll see if...
Oh, this could be it.
This is game for someone.
Yeah, this could be game.
For someone. Angelo's cringing somewhere for someone.
Huge difference between our two players.
It goes to Kirania.
Kirania! You absolute beast! Almost 12k points of damage to finish off game 3. He is now 2-1 up in this best of 5 series. He just needs one more game win to go into that grand final.
And he's going back really into his comfortable territory in the no move.
Back to no move.
Which is where he does
1-360. Where
he does thrive, but Sp4ghet giving us a thumbs up, knowing it's okay. But at this point, he will have to win in an NMPZ against Kirania. Not the position you want to be in. The position he is in, Kirania, game face, 1 win away. His move to no move. Everyone, lock in. Talk about an exciting day so far.
Yeah.
Shout out to everyone out there watching maps with us.
Yeah, big shout out to the community in general overall. Definitely building something special. It's a pleasure for all of us to be involved, and yeah, let's enjoy the rest of the action that we have from this qualifier.
Shout out to...
Title within itself, but qualifier for the World Cup. So many stakes on the line.
This is the Tuba Mosque. I wish. If you know, you know.
I do not know, Trevor.
That's okay.
Tuba Mosque, help me out there.
It's a if you know, you know.
Okay, so you refuse to enlighten me?
That's a point of inside jokes, Paul.
Enlightenment denied.
We are in Senegal. I just hope someone goes Tuba. Kirania, just go Tuba for the memes. He's not. It's okay. Was not the Tuba Mosque. It's moving around 2 on the no move. Keep it going here.
Kirania.
Monterey Hills.
Yeah, looking at Monterey.
We have the front. Both players will probably get a similar area with these pretty distinctive hills in Mexico. We're geared up for a pretty fun game here, I must say. I'm quiet, it's because I'm locked in. I'm a fan more than anything.
I want to see NMPZ, bro. I want Sp4ghet to win this.
Yeah, I don't think we haven't seen NMPZ today.
Full bias. I'm throwing full bias. I want Sp4ghet to win this game so we can see them both fight it out on NMPZ.
Round 3. Some polls here. They're very helpful if you're Polish.
Poland polls.
Potentially.
Little suburban setting here. Comfortable and relaxed.
France.
Two things which I'm sure neither player feels completely right now, because they are on the cusp. Well, at least Kirania is on the cusp of making a grand final. Sp4ghet.
With these polls, I do prefer Belgium, but it does look interesting. But it doesn't look like we have Belgium plates. But the Amen.
Yeah, that's doing the Amen there by Sp4ghet. Doing an Amen. Shout out Amen. A monster.
Back in the no-move territory, where you do get pretty obvious Italy here at the plates. Region guessing here won't be the easiest. north and north.
Yep.
Just outside in Po Valley.
We are going to reach the halfway point without too much separating our players. Sp4ghet, though, flawless right now. Oh, as I say that, yeah.
Jinxed.
Loses 60 points. But almost unscathed. Just a couple scratches, one scratch.
I'm looking at this next round here. Let's look at it together. Just 1 through 60. Pretty interesting here. It's not an obvious Nigeria, I don't think. But I think both players... Usually you do get a follow card in Nigeria, but this card blur does look... We'll see. We'll see. 3x damage. On no move, things like this do get a little spicy, but both players may get there in the end. And we do see Kirania locking in Nigeria here. Will Sp4ghet also get there is a question. Kirania looks confident. He has a little smile to his face.
Yep, talking to himself as well.
Relatable.
I think he has a good grasp.
Sp4ghet looking around.
Good grasp of the location. Sp4ghet yet to open his map as we approach 30 seconds. Kirania locked in now. That's going to force a reaction out of Sp4ghet. And he is going...
Ghana.
Towards Ghana. There's a difference.
Nope, he's going Nigeria.
Is he?
No, he's staying. Is he going Kenya?
Oh my god.
It's gonna be Nigeria, I think. So this will go to Kirania. Yes.
Kirania, great guess. Is it enough? No, not quite. 4.2k, but it's a big swing. Kirania, you are so close. Going into round 6, 3.5x damage. Kirania is on the doorstep of the grand final and he's knocking lightly. Soon enough, though, he could be beating the door down. Sp4ghet, you've got it all to do. You've got to stay locked in. It's possible.
Philippines, Rice, potentially both players go Luzon.
Kirania pushing the pace, Trevor.
Only 1,700 points. He's also going Luzon. So push us to a round 7 here.
Yeah, we will see a round 7. Great guess by Kirania. I mean, great guess by both players. Kirania just closer. Oh. Got some locals chilling.
That we do.
Got some flora, some fauna.
The road feels Colombian. Is that not black card though? I don't think. That's okay.
Kirania. Yep, Kirania thinking Colo. Sp4ghet studying everything he can. Zooms down onto the car. Kirania refining his marker. Sp4ghet also going Colo.
We'll probably see around 8 if they stay locked in. Kirania, they're pretty close together. It's not.
If Kirania's on the money, could it be enough?
It's tough to say, but that's a big if.
Trevor, let's find out. Sp4ghet is staying where he is. Oh, and he is closer, in fact. 1,000 points.
I'm standing. I'm still standing. Round 8.
Round 8.
What is this?
Trevor, where are we at?
Probably just Brazil, I guess. What am I looking at? Probably. Don't know. Tocantins. Shout out the Tocantins grass enjoyers.
Kirania locks after just about 25 seconds.
We have a Bahia, we have a Piauí, we have a...
That's quite a distance,
Piauí.
Trevor.
It's a lot. It's a lot. It is a lot. It's enough to lose if you're Sp4ghet. It could potentially be enough to win also. Who is it? It goes to Kirania, and that will be game.
He's done it! Kirania 3-1, taking out Sp4ghet. The spell continues to be cast, and we are under the Kirania effect. He's going through to that grand final.